So yeah, the setup here, since I just started recording, because Streamlabs won't auto-record anymore. Asan and I are both 8-3 in the OTSL, and a win for either one of us clinches the playoffs. We each would need a win in our last one win in our last 3 games to get into the playoffs. And Vietnam, the clear headline here, but I did put the extra op in Poland because of Truman. I don't typically like to do that, but sometimes do it if I have a bad hand in Truman or EU. And he's not online, so hopefully he gets back soon. A boring stream if we're waiting here for an hour and a half for him to time out. Okay, well, let's walk through things here. I'm definitely going to take the Vietnam bonus. Might just play Truman right away into Thailand. See what his response is. If he coups, we're probably cooing back. Slot Govs is the only clean 3 or 4 op. US Japan, obviously a problem. Giving up Japan. We can hopefully get rid of CIA. All right, so oh, he's online. All right, here we go. Got almost all of the one-ups in the early war in one hand. That's impressive. We're only missing captured Nazi UN and Nasser. And I would have loved to have one of those. If I had to pick, I think UN out of those. That would very helpfully pair with US Japan. Right, just typical setup, even though sometimes people put an extra one in Iran if you do the extra in Poland. Alright, Middle East, not great, but at least that means I don't have to rush Iran coup. Oh, so many one-ups to play here. I don't know if we'll be able to hold US Japan, but we'll see. Okay, that didn't block my Dom. See, that's interesting. Well, I'm just gonna keep spreading in Asia and taking advantage of that bonus. He's gotta know I don't have Asian now. Maybe he has it. Could take Korea with US Japan. Okay, he does not have a scoring. Like that roll. But we need no ups anyway. Hey, I like that roll. Might get rid of CIA next. Let's worry about CIA coup on Lao. Not as worried about that now. Also does not block the Dom. Okay. Well, he's gonna know we don't. Oh, maybe I should get into Burma. Let's do that. Then we'll do CIA. If he's spending all these apps in Asia, like, I'm getting the bonus, so it's helpful for me. He's not filling up Europe, though. Alright, that's unfortunate. He's racking up some early VPs.
Leadership, we may endanger the peace of the world, and we shall surely endanger the welfare of this nation.
Martinez said that the CIA could do whatever it wanted to in the secret war. The U.S. Customs, the Coast Guard, the Navy, the state police, even judges and newspapers closed their eyes to illegal acts by CIA operatives in the campaign against Fidel Castro.
Might coup Malaysia with this? Hence is a 2-op. Don't have to worry about DEFCON then. So he could coup like Lao with a 3-op on AR6 and get himself 2 VPs. And I don't want him to get more VPs. Can also step into India. Oh. I think I do step into India. If he doesn't step into India here, and maybe take India with Sak Gubs, or even if he does, if he just puts one in there, I could take India. He just puts one. Alright, so we go with Sak Gubs. And Suez coup. Okay, coup Thailand, but I can coup that back. Does get the mill ups that I was worried about. Alright, that is a much better hand. Just drop Europe so I don't have to worry about it. Let's go with decal though. Wouldn't be horrible for that to get defectored though. Yeah, let's just drop Europe and focus on Asia. Okay. Give him first coup here. Alright, let's see what happens. If he coups and fails, we could coup Pakistan. If he coups and succeeds, I guess it depends on what success looks like. Doesn't coup, or maybe coup Pakistan anyway. Really need Asia to be in his hand. Be horrible for that to be after the reshuffle, especially with his BP lead. All right, influence. Interesting. All right, even a 1 here gets me the Don back, right? Because it's 66. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right. Not the greatest roll in the world, but at least makes him think. Truthfully, even after my bad ops turn 1, he didn't spread much. There's a lot of stuff in Asia, and that benefited me because of the Vietnam bonus. Jeez, alright. Oh, that's so lucky. Yeah, that was so lucky for me. Alright, if he goos, decal next. If he doesn't goo, we're cooing Panama. Coup. Really? Alright. So overprotected anyway. He knows about US Japan. Yes, love to see that. Alright. So we're just gonna take Korea here. And then we'll hold Indo-Pak and Korean War through. finish with decal. Give him some stuff to think about. Okay, what do we have out there? We have Nasser. Oh, I don't have Middle East presence yet. I think I need. All right, we're gonna do this.
Le rassemblement du peuple français.
Oh, Asia redraw is nice. I get defectors. He got these done, unfortunately.
Cadre des lois, la promouvoir et faire triompher.
So we get defectors special. Fidel. He gets Nasser. Get EU. Norad. He gets Marshall. The redraw Olympic. Asia.
La République française, de noyautage en noyautage sous une certaine dictature.
Purge redraw for him. Not good.
Soit de perdre dans l'anarchie jusqu'à l'indépendance du pays. Il est temps que se forme et que s'organise le rassemblement du peuple français. La République que nous avons fait sortir du tombeau, vous l'avez
And assuming he coups, I think we do EU next to take Middle East presence and Algeria. Alright, we'll get the coup back with NORAD. Oh, he goes for Algeria. Did not expect that. Now I wish I had a 4-up to take Algeria and Lebanon. I think Lebanon is more important. We'll event into pack to get the extra mill up. Event Fidel. Hold defectors. Just because it's a PP, and if I don't have a better space card next turn, it's a space card. Jeez. Well, that's taking Algeria. Oh. What's that? Alright, well, if he is Middle East, there's not much I can do about it. Alright, he's got Nasser, D-style, Marshall Plan, Romanian. Alright, let's keep it
Ever
up
since
for
King
things.
Michael of Romania came to the throne in 1927, he's been in the forefront of European news. He was then a boy of 6, having succeeded King Ferdinand after Carol had been exiled. 3 years later, Michael's father returned to Romania and was proclaimed king. His rule lasted for 10 years until in 1940 he abdicated in favor of his son. Michael was now 19 years old, and the next piece of dramatic news was his arrest of the pro-German Antonescu. We see him here later, attending a Russian celebration in honor of the Soviet Army's 28th anniversary.
Alright, well, Middle East and Europe don't look great. I know we're probably going to get Nasser,
His
but
engagement to Princess Anne of
he's going to do
Bourbon-Parma
it
was announced only a
probably
short time
AR6.
before his abdication.
Betty Marshall. Okay, I guess that activates NATO.
Our policy is directed not against any country or doctrine, but against hunger, poverty, desperation, and
Okay, well,
chaos.
you know what? Now I'm going to push
Its
for
purpose should be the revival of a working
Algeria.
economy in the world, so as to permit the emergence of
This
political and
plays
social
on one
conditions
card.
in which free institutions can exist.
If he wants
Such
to take it.
existence, I am convinced, must not be on a piecemeal basis as various crises develop.
That's a
Any
stupid card.
assistance that this government may render in the future should provide a cure rather than a mere palliative. Any government that is willing to assist in the task of recovery will find full cooperation, I am sure, on the part of the United States government. Any government which
And we'll
maneuvers
just fix and take
to
Algeria.
block the recovery of other countries cannot expect help from us.
Alright, and this will start taking Iraq. So Middle East needs some work. Okay, I like to stay to Asia, but the rest of the board, not so much. Oh, not giving me an answer. All right. Okay, this I can deal with. We don't have to headline ABM because we have missile MB. Decal's actually a decent headline here. One small step is nice to get. Decal could get me Libya if I'm willing to play duck. It might actually be worth it. I think I'm going to do that. It's a good headline regardless. Alright, so we go Tunisia, Nigeria, Indonesia, poke Algeria. So put 2 in Libya and then another in Algeria to put a little pressure there. Or, oh no, maybe I take the Dom. Yeah, we'll see. Don't like giving up duck and cover, but this seems like a good spot to do it, to steal Libya. And still get a coup with ABM. Oh, well, there goes that plan.
It shall be the policy of this nation.
Alright, well, now I still can steal Libya.
Any nation in the Western Hemisphere
Just not
by the
the way
Soviet
I
Union
expected.
on the United States, requiring a full retaliatory response upon the Soviet Union.
Yeah, we'll split defectors here. I'm gonna have to take out of Cuba to coup, but I think I'll coup Panama then. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's get an obligation out of our hand. Alright. Let's see if he lets us one small step. Still holding Nasser. So I should probably play Camp David fairly soon anyway. Ah, darn it. Alright, well, at least I want to block his double space.
Very, very fine grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass.
Clearly holding duck.
I'm going to step off the limb. That's one small step for man.
Do Camp David before Nasser.
One giant leap for mankind. Oh, that looks beautiful from here, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's
Plays Nasser here, then we go with our ABM coup. I already heard Mom say no, so I don't know why you're asking me.
She didn't say no, she said just don't ask
Yeah.
me right now.
Right. Let's have a calmer morning. Your cousins are coming over this afternoon. Okay. I'm in the middle of a game. Get out. Get out.
I'm going.
Get out!
I'm going.
Now! Alright, we'll get our mill-ups. And I'm about to play Camp David. Well, let's take a time in Africa first. I can see a situation where maybe I don't coup with ABM now that I have mill-ups. We can take the Dom in Africa and take our rack to block the Dom there. Okay, well, let's not gonna block that Dom. Okay, I see what he's trying to do to Cuba, so I gotta go with the ABM coup now. Jeez. Oh, that's bad. That's just awful. China. Oh. Did not see that coming. All three of you, get down here now. Sam, get down here. I don't know what's going on up there. I don't know why you have your watch on. But
cut it out. I don't want to hear any more arguing. I don't know why he's holding his neck, but that worries me. Stop it. Don't come down here again. Got it?
I wonder if I get an Asan if he's dumping Nasser. Does mean it'll come out after Sadat, but it might be worth it. At least in the short term for him. Jeez, come on. Alright, well, let's see what he dumps.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Mexico's just sitting here, but liberation is gone now. Yeah, he does. Oh, he dumps Nasser and Sadat. Well, that's one way around that. Alright, I don't want him to coup here. What can I do to prevent a coup? This doesn't block them. But I'm going to do it anyway. That does set me up for Muslim.
All right, all three of you come down here again.
Luke hit me.
Stop it. All I'm hearing up there is, you're not our parent. You're not our parent. I hear you saying, I'm telling.
He
Leave.
hit me.
Shh. Stop. 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 Leave each other alone. Put the watch away like I told you to. If I have to call you down here again, none of you are doing electronics this weekend. So don't do this.
Alright, I missed what happened. Add YouTube played. So take that back and... Oh, Colombia, that makes sense. Alright. It's not a great hand. Not great at all. I might even say bad. Alright, well, I'm going to play the China card. So what am I going to hold? Duck and cover, unless I duck and cover coup Colombia. I could how I learned, and then duck and cover coup. No, don't do that. Or yeah, I could how I learned to DEFCON 3. And then if we're playing China, what do we hold? We hold Surrey.
Uh-huh.
No, not Siri. Ussuri. Space Colonial. I mean, I could just give him China with Nixon. And then hold duck and cover and... No, that doesn't work. Yeah, I think how I learned so we can do something if he affects DEFCON. Alright, Middle East. Not great, but alright, yeah, we're gonna do the Deku. Much rather rolled a higher number than that.
Dum dum, beetle dum dum, beetle dum dum, beetle dum dum. There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and Bert the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and cover, ducked and cover. He did what we all must learn to do.
I feel like this is an auto coup from him. How do you not coup that? Unless he's worried, he has low ops and he's worried about failing when I get hand mod of the deal, which I'd be happy with.
This film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association. Produced by Archer Productions, Incorporated.
Okay, well, that's clearly somebody who has central scoring, but that doesn't bother me. We'll protect this anyway from Panama Canal, so I might as well put the third year. Oh, great. Headline Middle East over Junta? Middle East wasn't going to change once I cooed there. Okay, so if he sets up the Rio lines, we step into Uruguay. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Access cards galore. And I'm running out of cards to play. Takes Argentina here. In trouble. we don't have to fix UK. Yeah, and you won't. Okay. Let's try to nullify these relines. And we'll space. No UN. Gunmen. That makes blockade interesting. But let's space first. So I could either give him to skip an air, which is good, or give him to empty Germany, which is also good. So we're doing blockade.
Still living under blockade conditions, Berliners feel more results than ever in the form of cut down public transport. Streetcars are packed literally to the door, while the normal supply routes for food and fuel remain idle and deserted.
2 scorings, one I don't want to see, one I do want to see. Quagmire, Brezhnev, Brush War. Early for most. Okay. Is there anything that could affect Africa in the headline? Voice. Voice would be really, really bad. Voice is going to be a bad headline no matter what, though. I don't have headline P because he succeeded in space. Alright, we're going to chance Africa here. Okay, bear trap. Give Formosan because we could space a Surrey. Formosan wouldn't have been that bad to give, but do I brush in South America? Central's only 4 right now. Obviously, if he fills up Mexico. Let's consider things here. Argentina is a good target. Oh, no coup.
Разве это новость? Сам господин Хаммершельд
Alright, so here's the
знает,
problem.
чью он политику проводил. Лучше, чем Пенджен. Потому что он действительно является верной слугой монополистического капитала и представляет Объединенных
assuming
Наций
it
те государства,
succeeds,
которые
full
ведут
odds,
разбойную
then he might immediately take
империалистическую
Mexico,
колониальную политику.
which is going to get him just another 3 VPs. Is that right? Yeah. Alright, I'm brushing Brazil. And then scoring Central. Well, it seems like a decent event. Given all the EVPs. He's beat me to space. Unfortunate, but it does save me the 3 VPs in Central, since he didn't take Mexico. Alright, so we need the space. NATO seems like a good bust into Argentina type of card. Alright, well, this anti-Argentina doesn't make sense anymore. Might be able to prevent him from getting millaps if he doesn't get them here. Well, that's kind of annoying. Let's be annoying back. Portuguese is helpful. just vent it here? Yeah, just gonna vent it. Oh, 5-year plan. That's too bad. And he does get out though. Let's poke. Overprotect, overprotect.
Russia had swallowed up 8 European countries without firing another shot. Great Britain and the United States protested that these countries had been coerced by threat of force and that Russia had broken her treaty. But Russia ignored the protest. On April 4, 1949, the North Atlantic Treaty was signed between France, Belgium, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, Norway, Denmark, Italy, Portugal, Iceland, Canada, and the United States. The pact was designed to keep within the letter and spirit of the United Nations Charter. The treaty members realized that real peace is more than an absence of war, and they seek to promote political and economic stability in the North Atlantic area.
Okay, he's gonna fix.
To ensure this, they are
ops.
sworn to stand together against aggression.
We'll take central
An attack
control.
against one would be an attack against all.
It's US Japan. No, he gets Europe. He gets Southeast. Arms race, independent reds, nuke subs. He has a voice which will be annoying. Alliance. He's got the Pope. Cambridge. He has Allende. He has Warsaw. He has cultural. He has summits. Reshuffle. The only thing we get is special, which is not active right now, so that's helpful. I think we go with a Cambridge headline just to be annoying, or do we go with Brezhnev? Could also go Southeast Asia. Yeah, let's go with Brezhnev. Pope is annoying. Get him an extra VP. Mexico. Get in there. He's going to want to respond to that first. Some good realign setup though, so realigns seem to make sense. Oh, he could wipe me out over there with VOA. He might be VOAing right now. Spacing Alliance. Oh, jeez. These are going to be bad. Maybe just goes Zaire here. It's slightly risky, but worked out for him. Whatever, alright. Space Nuke subs and hold alliance. Okay, there's the scoring. We'll get arms race off. Hold Muslim until I see VOA.
In May 1955, representatives from 7 Eastern European nations gathered in Warsaw, Poland, to sign a pact with their superpower neighbor, the Soviet Union. The year's main event would establish Soviet control of the region and challenge the alliance of capitalist nations in the West.
I should have scored first because VOA could cause some problems in Southeast Asia. I guess it's not that bad.
And now the Soviet
That's
Union
going well.
and Eastern Europe were signing the Warsaw Pact.
Here's voice, Allende, cultural summit, and unknown card. Here's voice. Okay, yep, that is something I can respond to.
Hier spricht eine Stimme aus Amerika. Aus
I think I just respond by
Unsere Stimmen kommen zu Ihnen aus New York.
This is a voice speaking from America.
Thailand.
A voice from America at war.
Korea.
Our voices are coming to you from New York, across the Atlantic Ocean to London, from where they are relayed to you in Germany.
Today, America has been at war for 79 days.
Daily at this time, we shall speak to you about America and the war. The news may be good or bad. We shall tell you the truth.
Alright, we probably need to score next. Korea should really be overprotected. Okay, don't care about that. So let's get the scoring done. He's crushing space. Allende, cultural left. Allende gives me dominant south. I'm gonna coup up here. Oh, coup really high up there to try to deal with that control. So he loses a mill up if he doesn't coup, but he gives me South America dom if he plays Allende. He could play the China card. Might be worth it to break into one of the Koreas. Fairly even board. I'd maybe give him the edge right now. Asia is my only good region. Very good right now, but I could tip. And those realigns really hurt. Oh, this is not an hour, is it? I don't even remember the OTSL rules. I think it's 90 minutes for silver. Yeah, it's 90 minutes, so he's still got plenty of time. Does play China. That's a strange way to play China there. Alright, 5-year plan in the Middle East. Looks good to me. Really wants that central control, doesn't he? So whatever I do to get them through, purge is always good. Yeah, I think we'll go with purge. Now, we can't space both of these. Alliance is 4 VPs. There's only 2 where I don't get a coup. Actually, maybe I do go with Cal and bust into Argentina. He's going to be purged. Okay.
So in your discussions of the
Someone goes
nuclear freeze
Barshore, or
proposals, I urge you to beware
just
the
doesn't have a
temptation
better
of pride, the temptation
headline.
of blithely declaring yourselves above it all, and label both sides equally at fault, to ignore the facts of history and the aggressive impulses of an evil empire, to simply call the arms race a giant misunderstanding, and thereby remove yourself from the struggle between right and wrong and good and evil.
Alright, let's see what he has to deal with this. 4 ups out there, Glasnost, which he won't use, APM and War Games. So he might not be able to respond to this. I can't really respond to this. Bunch of dang 2 ups. So let's just keep putting 2 ups in there and see what he has. Why not? Do I do this or do I set up? Let's set up realigns in Africa. That's probably better. Alright, well, more discard for him. Yeah, we do need mill apps, so let's get those. Gonna get his mill ups. Oh, god dang it. That's really bad. What do you roll there? 6. Good for him. Okay, and then we're going to flip Indonesia. Okay, well, DEFCON is clearly a path here for me. Final scoring would be tenuous. Ugh, don't like that. But I guess fair is fair. Okay, this is a nice hand. I know I'm getting purged, but still nice. Terrorism is good with that DEFCON threat. South America will be guaranteed because Junta will get through. Sadat I probably want to play quickly in case he hits Nasser. Alright. Oh, but Junta... Oh, is Junta better in Central? Maybe I go Panama and coup Argentina and hope for the best. So I know I'm getting purged. So I just have to break it. So it's 50-50 to break it. Let's try that. God damn it. Alright, well... Now I'm in a tough spot. Because I don't have a card. Do not have a card to take Panama.
Missile envy. Only 4 apps are glass nests or more games. It would be good to get either one of those. Lots of 3 apps out there. Alright, let's missile envy and see what happens. Cougar glass nest. Okay. Defcon's at 5. Oh, I forgot about. I totally forgot about salt. That's a good coup. Okay, so Missile envy getting glass nest out of his hand. It's nice. He could have done some damage with that. Realize. No. Didn't really see that. It's not a typical realign. Good for him for seeing it. Oh, come on. I mean, yeah, he should have gotten that, given the odds, but... Alright, we'll terrorize next. Need to overprotect Indonesia. There's so much to do and no ops to do it with. Maybe overprotecting Indonesia is more important. Maybe I will terrorism. Space Aldrich. Interesting. Okay, well that means I'm cooing again. Yeah, I think I'm with whole terrorism. Someone who's spacing Aldrich does not have a DEFCON problem. And DEFCON was so high for so long. It's nice if an event as Marine Barracks would be. I think overprotecting Indonesia is more important for it. That's gonna get him. That's gonna block the dam, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. What does that do? Is Formosan out there? Yeah. Even with Formosan active, it wouldn't block the dam. Maybe I take another flyer with ABM on Argentina. Or maybe it's better to do Panama at this point. I can also just take Iraq back. I think we score here. Oh, that's why he was taking it. Oh, okay. Don't have to worry about overprotecting the Koreas now. Oh, Asia East. Asia, that was big. Yeah, 6. It's breaking, it's good too. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, well, enough. He's got a coup here. It's not gonna coup. Man, look at is all about protecting things. Alright, clearly gunman. This is not a winning hand. Especially with Asia gone. Unspaceable grain. You have to give him kitchen debates, North Sea oil. Although that won't matter with terrorism. Hoping to get brush war and war games. We're in Iraq. Very small chance of succeeding.
General Secretary Gorbachev, if you seek peace, if you
That
seek
might be my only
prosperity for the
path
Soviet
here.
Union and Eastern Europe, if you seek liberalization, come here to this gate.
Oh no, space is a path.
Mr. Gorbachev,
I think I need the space
open
first.
this gate.
He's got central though, nothing I can do.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
No central. Okay. So UN, Nasser, Reformer. Alright, no DEFCON problem either. Can terrorize him anyway, because this will be an annoying hand for him. One small step will get him 2 VPs. That wouldn't be enough, assuming I succeed in space. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I don't have war games. Why am I trying to get into war games territory? Doesn't matter, because this game is a little lost, I think. So focused on war games, and it's not in my hand. Alright, well, let's just double check. Middle East. Yeah. These will somewhat even out. This is even. These even out. Central's the difference. I could stop Central. Let's space. Okay, that's good. Does have a pretty low ops hand. If he does one small step here, I could push the China card into Panama. And he does do one small step. So this will pose him a big problem. He'll just UN. Yeah, he'll just UN a Iranian hostage crisis. So obviously holding brain sales. He does have a rough hand. It's
much as I don't like my hand. Oh, yes. So has Reformer. Forgot about that one. This needs to be a 6. If I do that, Hostage Crisis is free for him. Alright, well, let's terrorize now. Okay, not bad. So it's got 4 ARs. I'll get the last AR. Solitaire is kind of annoying to play. How close is kitchen? Yeah, I don't think kitchen's that close. This might be possible. He has to give me the Hostage Crisis now. So I'll get Iran out of the deal. Poking in Europe or Central, Europe especially, it's worth a lot. Even poking Greece. Oh no, at this point Greece doesn't help. Right. He sees that. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, we got time to think this over. So we're up 7. He's got the China card. So we're up 6. We're up 11. Are these even out? So we're up 6. These even out. We're up 6. Even out. He's up 1. That will flip it. He's got to play Nasser as well and Liberation. I think we can do this. Alright, so let's play Solidarity now, because this is an obligation.
Ta niepewność, ta niewiadoma paraliżuje tak jak nas, jak społeczeństwo, jak działaczy, tak podobnie paraliżuje i rząd i naszych przedstawicieli władz. To jest podobnie jak tym skawałem, ja ten kawał Państwu opowiadałem, z tymi uciekającymi 50 Arabami, których gonił jeden Żydek. Teraz nie powinniśmy załatwiać spraw, nie powinniśmy wybierać już ministrów, nie wybierać ludzi z rządu, znaczy nie wybierać pod kątem tym, że to któryś tam minister nam się spodobał, my jego już nie chcemy.
I'm lucky, as bad as this last hand was for me, his is pretty bad too. forward to getting that. Okay, so he evens out the VPs there. Let's deal with Central. It's gonna give Liberation, which I can then use to block country count, or he's giving me Nasser, which I can use to even out the Middle East. He's giving me a Liberation. I put 2 in Cuba, 1 in Dominican. No, he's giving me Nasser. Does mean Nasser, that means it's over.
This kind of thing is almost a daily occurrence in Egypt these days.
This.
A scene that typifies the national rejoicing over the so-called liberation. Colonel Nasser, Egyptian leader and hero of the moment, is mobbed as he tries to make his way through Port Said. The occasion, well, that was simply to hoist the Egyptian flag over
Man,
the
this was a
former
close
Navy
one.
house. Colonel Nasser had decided to do that in person.
All right, let's just. Well, we'll double check after Liberation. That we've got it one. Okay, so we're up 6 because he has the China card. These are even. These are even. We're up 11. Yeah, even without breaking Central, we're fine. And he's losing the Milop, so. All right, that was a close one. Very, very close. All right, so we go on to the OTSL playoffs, and hopefully Asan gets his next win so he gets in the playoffs as well. And thanks for watching, everyone.